Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. And we are here for a very stacked AEW Dynamite tonight. This is probably the best card in Dynamite history. Uh, yeah, we're here for Dynamite.
This is gonna be good.
This episode is going to be insane.
And tonight's Dynamite will be, I think they said it'll be a 30-minute overrun, the normal.
That is what Dave Meltzer reported. I saw.
So hopefully the main event's CM Punk and Penta.
I hope that it's Suzuki and Joe.
Yeah,
It could be either of them.
So
It could also be Jurassic Express versus.
They're starting off with CM Punk first.
Yeah. Hey, at least that means this match probably won't get commercials. If it gets any, it'll be one.
Yeah. It's a nice looking crowd too.
Mm-hmm. I wonder who Punk's first feud is going to be. Or not first. What am I saying? Next feud. Sorry.
Well, I mean, depending on who wins the championship, do we get a face Punk to go against Cole, or do we get a heel Punk going against Hangman Page? Well, I mean, depending on.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
How do I sound? Do I sound good?
Yeah, you sound good to me. Yeah. This start. Trying to read that sign. Oh, last night on the Best of Samoa Joe, we was watching this one match, and this fan had a sign, "Let's go Samoa Joe."
Yeah.
Samoa.
It was Michael Jackson's cousin.
He misspelled
Samoa.
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 I remember when CM Punk came to AEW, and he mentioned a lot of the guys he wanted to go against, and Penta was one of them that he mentioned. So I'm glad we're finally getting this match.
It's gonna be a treat.
Mm-hmm.
And Phoenix still isn't back yet, so
I thought he would be. I thought he was healthy.
yeah, that's what they said. He should have been back by February or March. I don't know what happened. It's Wednesday night. You know what that means? Finally a 3-year wait, and it's New Year. Yes, they announced this in 2020. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2020, and now they're finally having the show 2 years later.
Penta coming out with the higher power.
I was gonna ask, these two have never wrestled before, right?
No. Not that I know of. I don't think they have.
I'm really excited. I love Penta's entrance. I love his offense. It's so it has that stiffness to it.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a fun match.
I love he has a shovel with him.
No, I do not want that. What the heck? What is going on?
Chris says, "Nice haircut, Connor." Hey, what about mine?
Yeah. When we first came on, I noticed he had a haircut, and then I had a haircut today.
My hair is not going all the way down to my back anymore.
You both have nice cuts.
Yeah, I don't know about mine too much.
That looks fine, man.
It's not jarring like mine. Seeing I've had long hair for like over a year.
We still get those Wardlow signs at ringside. I bet you Sean Dean beats MJF for a second time by the cost of Wardlow.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. I'd
But
love to
this
see
time,
that.
I just love hearing CM Punk chants. So cool.
oh, this
Yeah.
arena's got a unique look.
Oh yeah, with all the fans on the floor, and then there's that elevation between the seats and then the floor. Yeah, I think it's nice.
On the main camera side, it has like the AEW logo.
Mm.
I think it's funny that I think the same fans chanting both of them. I think it's the same fans.
Oh, they're dueling. I love when the crowds duel.
You know, I say it every time I see him wrestle, but it's still insane to me that CM Punk is just here in AEW.
Yeah, it doesn't seem real
Yeah.
still. After a year, almost.
Oh yeah,
I
come
want to see
August
him,
it'll be 1 year.
Colt Cabana.
I
That would
don't
be
think
a
I don't think either of them would be interested in doing that match.
Nah, I doubt that.
that would be
they already had
very
that match in court.
that'd be a very interesting segment for sure.
Yeah.
UNO Lakefront Arena. The Uno Lakefront Arena.
I feel like that match would just make me uncomfortable knowing that both of these guys actually don't like each other.
Right.
Yeah.
You start off with
Can
the
you hear us,
chop
Aiden?
fest.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
All right. That was weird.
Oh wow. The CM Punk almost just did what Jungle Boy usually does, where he climbs up to the top ropes and then he sits on the top rope and bounces off of it. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I like that guy in the crowd that did like the jump.
I'm curious. I'm looking forward to the Keith Lee and Shane Strickland versus Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs. And this is the hometown.
There's no match that I think is like bad on this card. Like,
and
for me, I'm scared that Marina Shafir versus Sky Blue is going to be a squash in order to make Marina Shafir look strong. But I hope that Tony Khan signs Sky Blue and uses her in Ring of Honor.
yeah.
She's really over, and
Yeah.
she's also from Chicago, so I'm biased. So.
And this is the hometown of Ricky Starks, so he'll probably get a good crowd reaction tonight.
Oh yeah. I wonder, does Ricky Starks lose? Do Starks and Hobbs lose, or does Keith Lee and Swerve take? Well, I guess it would be Swerve's second loss, not Keith Lee's. So I wonder.
I actually want to see Swerve and Keith Lee win this one. Team up. I mean, I love the team up. I think it's cool.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It ain't far from you, Aiden.
You talking about the Milwaukee show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Hopefully I'll end up going to that. What was I gonna say? I really hope that. Who do you guys want to be the next AEW World Champion? I'm just thinking about that.
I say CM Punk.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. There's got to be a
Adam,
heel
what about
CM
you?
Punk.
That's what I feel like it's got to be. And then CM Punk and MJF revisit their rivalry, and MJF ends up taking the belt off Punk. But I still want Moxley to be the first ever 2-time champion.
That's a good take. I think that I want heel Punk to win the belt, and then I want face Darby to beat heel Punk eventually to take the belt from him.
Oh, okay.
That'd be good.
And then from there, MJF beats Darby again to take the belt.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see it. I like to see Punk win it, MJF win it, and then Wardlow win it in that order.
That's a good take.
Yeah.
There's so many people that can feasibly beat MJF for the title. Like Darby because he lost a Full Gear, Sammy because he lost to MJF, Jungle Boy because he lost a Double or Nothing 2020? Yeah, I think it was 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2020
And
Double or Nothing.
Adam Page because that's like it would just be a great feud. There's just so many people that MJF is going to be beaten by, and he's going to have so many world title reigns.
Oh yeah, I think if CM Punk's the next champion, he'll probably have the belt like if he wins that Double or Nothing, he'll probably have it all this year and part of next year. And then they'll have MJF win it close to 2023. Then he'll renew his contract. And put the belt on him.
I bet he'll renew it anyway. I don't know how he
Yeah.
would like fit well in WWE, considering he's a smaller guy and everyone there is huge.
They'll just call him Matthew Jacob. Matthew Jacobs.
I can see that.
I bet they
Totally
keep
see
his
that.
name as Maxwell Jacob Friedman just because Friedman is like a very stereotypically Jewish name. Look what they did to Colt Cabana, Scotty Goldman, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see? You guys know who Paul Mendez is on NXT? Well, they
I don't
changed.
watch.
His,
I don't watch new NXT.
well, they changed his name to like. That's a stupid name. Like, I'll have to find that again.
Yeah, most of these name changes haven't been great.
No,
I mean-
not at all.
I mean, why not change Seth Rollins' name and Roman Reigns and Ronda Rousey? I mean, change all their names too.
Seth had his name. His name is like officially on everything. Seth freaking Rollins, which is just horrible.
Yeah.
Just call him Seth Rollins. His nickname is or his catchphrase, Seth freaking. Oh.
I just don't get having these people in your system for years and years under one name and then just changing it out of nowhere. Like Raquel Gonzalez. Now she's Raquel Rodriguez, right? Like,
yeah, I've seen
why?
that.
I guess Gonzalez doesn't sound like Spanish enough.
So
Okay.
they can own the name, I'm sure.
Did you
Most
see
of
the?
these people use some of their real names for their performing names, but they change it so they can
Did you guys
have
see
the ownership
the
of it.
Nash Carter from NXT? He got
Released,
fired.
yeah.
A lot of people thought it was related to his relationship. It was actually because he did like a Hitler impersonation.
Yeah, that was pretty
But-
bad.
But yet-
Oh,
But yet,
That'll get you
they,
fired.
but yet they have Walter as a
Oh
Nazi
yeah,
warrior.
Gunther Starks.
Yeah, it makes no
Yeah.
sense. That makes no sense. And they're the one who wanted that character. And now you're
Oh,
gonna
man.
hire someone who just impersonated the character. That just don't make any sense. Nick Khan has
yeah,
trashed
you do an
that
impression of
place.
Hitler. I mean, that's going to come back to you eventually.
I mean, you got a character who's got a name as someone from Russia. Then someone tries to be
Mhm.
Russia, then you. I don't know. That's just a bunch of.
I wonder when they're gonna debut Joseph Mangala.
Who's that?
He was a Nazi doctor.
I mean, that just makes no sense.
Oh,
Maybe Erwin Rommel also.
Jurassic Express and Red Dragon's up next for this match.
Oh, really? Wow.
I
Then
want
I'm
to
betting then
Christian.
Suzuki and Joe are main event.
Yeah, I want Red Dragon to win this time.
Me too. I feel like they're just so much more interesting with the tag titles than Jurassic Express is.
I mean, Jurassic Express has had a pretty good title reign.
yeah.
When he
They've
gets
had good matches. It just doesn't feel like they've had great, stories.
Yeah.
And I feel like Red Dragon will be able to tell better stories with it. And I feel like also losing it will give Jurassic Express a lot more stories, like Christian maybe turning on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's what I feel like is going to happen tonight. Because last Wednesday he kind of had that look in his face when he looked at Jungle Boy.
When he threw that water bottle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to break his arm.
Oh
Oh,
man.
CM Punk.
Oh
CM Punk
man.
isn't going to let that happen.
Oh.
He's
And
gonna,
plus, I like to see O'Reilly play the guitar with the belt.
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that.
officially as champion.
They also just look so good with those belts.
Yeah.
In like Impact Wrestling, I was at a friend's house and it was the Lucha Bros versus Santana and Ortiz, and it was so like they had powder and they was aiming for Pentagon, but he moved and they hit the referee. Well, no, they hit Pentagon and Pentagon didn't know what he was doing, and then he broke the referee's arm, like kind of that move, and it was so funny.
Jeez.
Oh,
Man, speaking of Proud and Powerful, remember like when they were like the most over tag team AEW had? in like September of last year, and then nothing really happened with them.
After this,
I do remember
feud
that.
Jericho, they need to go for the tag titles or
I think that
being a tag team feud or something.
I really like the team of them with Eddie Kingston.
Yeah,
and part of me just hope Eddie Kingston's like, you
Yeah.
guys have been denied it too long. Go get those titles. Because Jericho never really let him do that. That'll be a good juxtaposition.
Oh, power driver.
Because Jericho made it all about himself all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jericho always needed their help with the Pinnacle, and he always needed their help with this. And...
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
American Top Team.
Yeah, American Top Team. I'm glad that's finally kind of got over a little bit.
They're still feuding with Sammy. It's been going on for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
Since Full Gear, really, they've been feuding with Sammy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about 5 months this feud's been going on.
Mm.
I really like Pentascuro, but I really am not digging Abrahantez's like warlock gimmick.
Yeah.
He was cool as just like a hype man. Like I really liked him as just a hype man, but now he looks like my D&D character, you know?
Oh, CM Punk.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Oh, we don't get it.
Oh, what a stop.
Oh. Oh. When's the last time you seen that happen? Somebody would counter or go to sleep.
Now he's going to break his arm.
Could you imagine if Penta wins this?
Oh, man. That would be nuts.
He still ain't going to get it.
No, he's doing it. Oh, God. That makes me so nervous watching it.
Oh, super kick by Penta.
Oh, big kick.
Penta's kicks always look
wow.
Great. Yeah, they look. He's got a very. Uh-oh.
I think he has better super kicks than the Bucks.
He's got him now. That's it.
Mm.
No one kicks out of the GTS. I'm glad that it's protected in AEW.
He called
him. That was a decent match.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Darby kicks out of it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's kicked. Has anyone kicked out of it in AEW?
Darby got hit with 2,
I don't think so.
When he got hit with it, he fell out of the ring. That was at All Out.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I seen anybody kick out or go to sleep. I'm sure it's happened in the WWE before.
I think it has, probably.
Yep, he's still doing the belt thing. He's going for that belt, Hangman.
Alex Tan says that was a very good match. I agree. That was really good.
Yep, he's coming for it.
I think all Punk matches just have like this air around them just because it's Punk, you know? It being him makes this match go to another level. There's a few performers that I feel are like that. Kenny Omega being one of them. Bret Hart being one of them. Kurt Angle, Okada, people like that just have this, like, just their matches, just maybe they are not actually like a 10 out of 10, but just them being there automatically makes it like an enjoyable match.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do. Jericho.
Right.
Who are they talking to?
Why are they driving a car on the...
Like a hit.
They're at the
airport.
Did they take their
in the
shoes?
plane with them.
They're in the middle of the airport.
2.0 just casually walking through an airfield.
Where's your shoes?
I mean, what's the odds of you running into someone at the airport like that?
I'm excited for this match.
Jake Hager has to be the one without the shirt on.
Tag team championship match. Red Dragon.
Bobby the Fish, come on.
All right.
Bobby the Fish needs to get a fish tonight.
I love when Brandon calls him Bobby the Fish.
Brandon Cutler.
Mm-hmm. I really want to see Kyle O'Reilly versus Wheeler Yuta for the Ring of Honor Pure title. I want to see that match a lot.
Oh my god, that'd be a brilliant match.
I'd have Yuta go over on that one because I just feel like him being in Blackpool Combat Club just makes him just that much stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Also, this theme is still over.
I think Cesaro should
Oh yeah.
combat their group if he comes to AEW.
What was that?
Mhm.
A group, Moxley and Danielson. If he comes to
Oh no, Connor, you're lagging. Oh no.
Your mic's going in and out.
Oh no.
Oh, we lost him.
We lost him.
He'll be back shortly.
My fiance loves this team. She loves Jungle
Really?
Express. Yeah, Jurassic Express. Loves them.
They were, along with this shirt, the first AEW shirts I bought. Really, I started watching AEW because I saw Luchasaurus in the Battle Royale. I was like, this guy rules. And then I started watching.
Luchasaurus is great.
I love him. He's awesome. It also helps that he's done a good amount for the wrestling business, I would say, with him,
Yeah.
his AMA thread about NXT coach Bill DeMott and his abuse of the wrestlers there. He's really the one who exposed him for that, effectively ending doxing as we know it. Not ending it, but definitely making it helping the cause, getting rid of it.
Right. All right. Ding ding. Ooh.
I like how these
Cole
two
and
teams
Hangman
kind
did
of
a
reflect
Texas-
each other. What were you saying?
I was going to mention the death match with Hangman and Cole.
I'm excited for that. I feel like we should just start calling Texas Deathmatch Hangman's Rules, considering he's done 2 of them now. But I was just thinking how these two teams almost reflect each other in styles. Kyle O'Reilly and Jungle Boy being the workhorse super workers, and both Luchasaurus and Bobby Fish having that strike-based style. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, the chemistry works perfectly, I think.
Logan James says Christian should turn on them. I'm thinking that happens today. I'm thinking that happens. Maybe if not
It's
today, the next
inevitable.
episode. I think it's definitely the next step in their
Because
story. Yeah.
You can see the signs, you know what I'm saying? You look at Christian, you can tell he's getting ready to make that turn.
When he threw that water bottle and he was mad that he lost to Cole.
Yep.
I love how over Luchasaurus is. I love that crowds chant for him.
He is a unique talent, I'll tell you that.
I like that he's a big dude, but he doesn't wrestle a big man style. I like that about him. He took the time to learn gymnastics and martial arts in order to just improve his wrestling game, even though he could have just went out there and did a choke slam.
Right.
Also, he was on
First
Big
time I seen
Brother.
Luchasaurus was whenever, he was on Big Brother. That's true. I think one of the first times I ever seen him was when he was with Lucha Underground.
I've never had a chance to watch Lucha Underground, but I've always heard I should have watched it.
Can you guys hear me
It's
now?
actually pretty
Yeah, we
good.
can hear you.
All right. My
Yeah,
computer
I can hear
kind of died, so I thought it was fully charged because I charged it
you.
all
In
day.
there.
Apparently, it didn't charge. I've been able to see the match though so far. I don't know if y'all pulled the comment up or not, but Christian should turn on.
Yeah, I pulled it up.
Logan James.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for being in the stream. Really cool to talk to y'all.
Yeah. Anyone in the live chat? Who do you guys got winning this
Appreciate
match?
everybody.
This
Yeah,
time?
if you're in live chat, sound off about who. Oh my goodness, what a knee by Luchasaurus!
Oh, that was
Luke
stiff.
Perry Jr.
That did look pretty stiff.
Oh man, I was sending the link. I was trying to send.
there, but no.
I was sending the YouTube link for people to watch, and I accidentally sent all of them the StreamYard link.
Send them what?
I was trying to. I was sharing the live stream of us, and I thought I clicked. I thought I did. I paste the YouTube link, but instead it was still the StreamYard, and I sent everyone the StreamYard link.
Yeah, we'll have some more guests in a minute.
Oh God, I hope not. Well, it can only fit up to 10 people in here, so I sent 100 people that.
Oh man.
I like that they're working Luchasaurus's leg. Oh, it looked like Bobby Fish forgot that Jungle Boy was going to have that spot.
Yeah.
Oh no, he got there at the last second, but
Oh yeah. He had to move right into position.
Now I'm going back and sending the right link to people. Hopefully, no one joins in. Because some of these people are family and friends I don't even really keep up with.
you can't
Hope-
close the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to unsend the messages on Messenger. I hope that my family's watching. I hope that my family's watching this, but I really don't keep up with anyone. So.
The kitchen. Ugh, that food looks so horrible.
Yeah, someone was commenting about that last night, or I did. I actually watched an episode of it, and that was
No.
I think that if Jurassic Express is going to stay a tag team after this, I'm thinking that Luchasaurus needs to be the one that's getting beat up during the heat segments, and Jungle Boy should be the one getting the hot tag a little bit more often. Like right now, Jungle Boy's being beaten up, but he has a great hot tag. So, I'm also. I think it's really cool that Paul White said he wanted to work with Luchasaurus in order to just show him more about being a big man. Because if he can master being a big man while also having his martial arts moveset, I think he'd be a great talent.
Yeah. I know Big Show.
That'd be interesting.
He said before, but his contract's not going to be renewed. But the Big Show versus Marco Stunt.
I'm so sad we didn't get that.
His contract, well, a lot of them expire in May. So I think George Nell and Marco Stunt will definitely not be renewed. But
Moxley's expires in May, and people have been speculating he's going back to WWE.
Just because Cody does it doesn't mean everyone's doing it.
I don't think there's any chance that Moxley does.
Yeah.
He'll resign. He's not going anywhere because he's got a good thing going right now.
He was
William
not happy
Regal.
at all there.
Like he's got a very good thing going with Wheeler Yuta, Daniels, Regal. I don't see him turning on that and going back to WWE to be Dean Ambrose again. And plus, he can work with New Japan, GCW, and other promotions.
Yeah, he has so much more freedom.
Yeah.
I watched his the last GCW event, but a lot of them no-showed, I heard. Bandito. I hope I'm saying that name right. Yeah, I seen on Twitter that a bunch of them no-showed. I don't know why.
Yeah, Bandito.
When is Diamante going to be officially all elite? Like, she's been with AEW for a couple of years now, and she's been on some very good matches, and she's still not all elite.
I know, right? She needs to be made all elite. I think she would fit in really well with LAX.
Yes. She was actually with Santana and Ortiz and Impact when they had their LAX thing.
Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, Diamante. I don't know, one more member if you want, but you don't really need it. That'd be a great faction.
Has a
Oh,
nice
Kyle
ring.
Riley
Yeah.
hits
Has a
his own
nice
tag partner. Suplex.
LAX
That's
versus
really good.
Blackpool Combat Club. That would be a great feud.
Yeah.
Considering that Mox and Eddie are on opposite sides there, that'd be that could work really
Oh, they
well.
could do Santana and Ortiz, Hernandez, Homicide, and just one more person. Or they just do 4-on-4.
I'd just
I don't
prefer
know.
that if they would use already signed talent, because that way it would, having factions, that means you can get more people on TV by featuring that whole faction instead of just one person.
This week on AEW, a lot of talent's going to be used because tonight they're having 7 matches. And then they got Rampage and Battle of the Belts, so a lot more talent's going to be used this week.
I want to see Sheeta used more. I want to see after Rosa won. I would love to see after this Nyla Rose feud. I want to see the women's division just be focused on like workhorses while during Rosa's reign. Give me people like Sheeta. Give me people like Deeb, Jamie Hayter. I think those people are just great. I want to see more of that.
Oh,
Sadly,
Luchasaurus. I think Luchasaurus really got probably fist there in the head. That was a good move. Jungle Boy.
Oh.
I mean, in a few years, Jungle Boy can't be called a boy. I mean, he's gonna be 30 years old and be called a boy. He's gonna be Jungle Man.
He's either going to be Jungle Man or he's going to be called Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Perry. He'll just use his real name.
If they do if they actually have the pillars as an actual group, he should go to the Jack Perry. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh, that was good.
That was a nice butterfly suplex. Oh my goodness.
I've never seen it done like that.
Never ever. That was amazing.
Wow. That was cool. Oh.
Oh, crossover on Jungle Boy.
He also is wrapping the leg, which is, I don't know, unique.
Yeah, they call it a cross arm breaker. And
man, I'm wondering who wins this one.
Yeah, this is really good.
It's got to end soon.
What time was it? 7:33? Yeah. It's going to have to end it.
Man, I'm on the edge of my seat in this match, man.
Oh, Doomsday Device.
Oh, snap.
Hey, that's not a tag. He needs to be in the corner. Hey, Rick Knox, what are you doing? No.
Oh, man.
What is it? What are they going to do here? So good.
Wow.
Oh, that was nice. Whoa. I like that.
That was awesome.
Oh, Luchasaurus with the strike.
My God.
Oh, Brenda.
Oh, sorry. Who's Red Dragon?
Logan James says that Red Dragon's going to win. I think I agree with that.
I hope so. I'm going for him too.
It's hard to argue with that.
And yeah, the weather's pretty bad for a lot of people tonight.
Ooh, what a super kick.
Ugh.
Oh.
There's no way that they're able to lift Luchasaurus up for the chasing the drag. Oh, wow. That was a nice tornado DDT.
Wow.
No, it was good. Yeah, that was a good DDT. I don't know what happened there. He just I came and go.
There's no way that it ends.
Come on. Christian.
Wow, no way. Jurassic Express retain.
Wow.
Nice.
man.
Wow, that's surprising.
Whoa.
They still got some legs underneath them as tag champs.
Wow. I did not. There you go.
Didn't see that
Logan
coming.
James. One Jurassic Express retains.
I think that for the time being, I feel like not Jurassic Express, excuse me, Red Dragon might just coast until Kenny's back to continue that like Undisputed Era versus the Elite story.
Yeah. It's real. Oh, here comes Colorado
Oh,
chair.
of course.
They're not done. They want a rematch. They want it now.
Yep.
They're gonna take titles again. I bet. Yeah. Colorado
Yep.
Rice is
Exactly what they're
free,
trying to do.
Or just being dicks.
They're pissed.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
FTR.
Riley's so pissed.
Yeah.
Are they setting
Best
this up
tag-
for Battle of the Belts?
Oh man.
I hope so.
Battle-
FTR for
FTR.
first two.
This is
time
getting
champs?
juicy
Give it
now.
to me. Give it to me. FTR
And
wins it a Battle of the Belts. Then eventually
hope.
Santana Ortiz take it from him after they get reheated.
They're just going to give all the tag belts to FTR.
I would. They're that good.
I think so too.
They're the best tag team in the world, I think. And looks like FTR and Red Dragon's fixing to go at it.
Oh man, that Wheeler guys. We haven't talked about that Wheeler Yuta match, but man, that match was insane.
Yeah,
Wheeler Yuta versus Moxley.
Yeah, I loved it.
What
Yeah.
a match!
It was killer. I mean, the storytelling and everything about it was amazing.
I think that's my favorite Moxley match in AEW.
A lot of people were complaining about the ratings for Rampage last Friday, but like the Friday
were
before, the Friday before that, they got 400,000 something, like 460 something. Then
And
this
then
last
last week they
Friday,
got 600K, right?
yeah, this last Friday with the Mox and Wheeler Yuta match, they got 600,000. That's their best in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for Rampage, that's good. From being on a time like that, like, that's a good number for Rampage.
Logan James is asking, "Where's Carly?" I don't really know.
I don't think you've met her yet, Aiden. Carly
I haven't.
is the new woman on the podcast. First ever All Elite Zone member. It's a female. And a lot of you requested that, and she'll be back for Rampage probably. Battle of the Belts. She
Nice.
Yeah, she'll be back.
Yeah. So Suzuki versus Joe is confirmed for the main event tonight.
I'm going for Joe in that match.
I think Joe too. It's probably best to have the TV title on a signed wrestler.
Yeah.
But I could see Jay Lethal costing Joe.
The hometown boy.
Up next,
Yeah,
MJF for
I
Sean
could definitely
Dean.
see that happening.
Sean Dean gets another win over MJF again, probably.
I can see this just being a squash match.
Because I know Wardlow's going to do something. He's going to lose against Sean Dean again.
I hope so.
And I think if Sean Dean wins tonight, he'll have his 10th win in AEW. 10. He's like 10-45 or something. Now you want to talk
be
about
so
the what?
satisfying watching MJF get power bombed.
Mm-hmm.
Now
what was I going to say? Well, while we're in commercials right now, we should talk about the new development with AEW game that it's planned for a September release date.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone
else has
heard it. Yeah, September 22 is the.
Can't wait.
That's the release date. Nuke's Game is developing the game. If you're in the chat or anyone knows them, they made the WWE games in the past.
SmackDown versus
Robert.
Raw series.
My only worry with it is that they've started developing it in 2020, and if they're planning a 2022 release date, it gives them about 2.5 years. But if they're making their own engine, it feels like that just doesn't leave them with much time. And if I'm worried that the game will be rushed. I don't want another Cyberpunk 2077 situation where they release a half-finished game just because all the hype behind it,
Oh yeah, I played that game. I know exactly what you mean.
I haven't even played it, but it's just I was so hyped for it, and then I heard everyone say everything about it. I'm like, yeah, nah, not yet. Give it like 2 years if they
Dude, when
work
it
on
first
it.
came out, man, when that game first came out, it was so messed up. I mean, it was. I felt like I didn't know if they tested it out before they released it. I mean, there were so many bugs and glitches, and it was
It could have
crazy.
used like 2 more years of development, I think.
When they
Yeah.
say they're using a new engine, or does that mean that like what does that mean? Like
A new
creating
engine.
yeah.
It's pretty much just like I'm not like gonna pretend that I know everything about it, but like from what I understand, it's pretty much just like the core mechanics and how it runs, like the
Like the software
I'm
part
trying
of
to
it.
think of the easiest way to describe it.
Like the
But
software part of it, or
What was that?
like the software
Yeah.
of the game,
Yeah,
or
pretty much.
like how the game's operated.
Like that's why Breath of the Wild has like such unique gameplay, is because it has its own like Nintendo made like a unique engine for it, and it just pretty much just changes like core, just software. Yeah.
Hope Ukes does a good job with that. I mean, I know they put good games on in the past, so. But the first match I'm playing is CM Punk versus Owen Hart. The very
No
first match.
way, Jamie Hayter versus Tony Storm
Yeah.
in the first match of the bracket. This is insane. Oh my, watching respectfully. I mean, who said that? But man, that match is going to be insane. I'm so excited for this Owen tournament. I think both sides are going to be stacked. I wonder who's going to win this, Tony Storm or Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I want to see Storm do it.
I think Storm will win just to establish her more. But in terms of who wins the whole thing, I'm betting it's Deed. If she's in it.
Does the Jamie Hayter make you think of a similar to Paige a little bit?
I think it's just because she's British.
Yeah, like in some ways, she makes you think of Paige a little bit. Here comes MJF.
Yeah.
This is I want to see more Abaddon on TV.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people we haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen Ruby Soho in a while. We haven't seen Abaddon. They're great. Ruby Soho, she's great.
True. Even AEW's promoting that Rat in the Kitchen. I mean, they probably have to because of TBS, but that's a nasty food. Who is that?
Disgusting.
MJF puts tomatoes in his gumbo.
Yeah. That's hey Robert, seeing you at CCW.
Whoa, Sean Dean's gear is awesome.
No, I didn't recognize him there.
I would like they were on Dark, I think. Sean Dean and Charlie Bravo, right? I like them as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, I think you're on mute.
Oh yeah, you are. Fans chanting Wardlow.
Oh yeah, I just noticed he's on mute.
Adam, we can unmute you if you want us to unmute you. Give a thumbs up.
I tried to unmute.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, there we go.
It disappeared on my screen for a second.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, I've been to CCW and Cape Girardeau. It's Cape Championship Wrestling.
I love the crowd chanting Sean Dean. Wow, MJF just stomping him.
What's the
Also
problem?
at NFI Underground.
Well, sneak attack.
Well, this is like the first. This is the first time MJF wrestled since his match with CM Punk, I think. Like he only wrestles like 7 times a year.
Yeah, he wrestles very rarely. I think it's because Tony Khan doesn't want him in the top 5 all the time.
Yeah. If he's gonna be world champion, he's gonna have to wrestle
Mm-hmm.
7 times a year. I think last year they said that he wrestled. Oh, who's this?
Yo, security on the left looks dead. Oh no.
They're all dead.
Oh, they are laid out.
Brenda, don't they try it out before it's released to check for glitches? Yes, they do. But
Wardlow must be around.
it doesn't feel like they play test Cyberpunk earlier, and I just hope that it's not due to.
No,
I bet. I think the reason for Cyberpunk coming out earlier was because a lot of shareholders did not like how many times the game had been delayed, and I don't believe because AEW is a private company; they're not publicly traded, so there aren't really any shareholders that need to be pleased besides Tony Khan himself. So
I already put in 8 figures into that game.
yeah, they sunk a lot of money into it. I bet that it's gonna. I hope that it pays for itself.
Uh-oh. AEW
Oh, wow.
staff.
There he is.
He's all happy and
Mm.
I love Wardlow. He's just like right behind him.
Wardlow just swam across the ring. That was
He did?
hilarious.
That was great. Just swimming.
Oh man!
Sean Dean's gonna win by count out.
Look at him
That'd be
run!
amazing.
Look at him
He's
run!
gonna lose by count out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gonna power
Spears.
bomb. Spears. Uh-oh. Oh, I got security to deal with.
Poor security. They're just doing their job.
Oh, he's gonna power bomb security. Yeah.
Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's
Oh
dead.
yeah. One good time.
Where are all these people coming
Wow,
from?
they have so
Oh.
many extras. There's so many of them.
How in the world?
Whoa.
There's a lot of 7. Yep, Sean Dean's gonna win by count out.
Where were they whenever where were they at when the first batch of security got jumped?
Just count to 10. You were already at 9.
He's driving a ref.
I'll triple you.
Oh, that's a lot of money you just lost, Bryce.
That's it.
He's counting him out anyway.
He's trying to buy the ref. He tried to buy the ref out.
He lost to Sean Dean twice.
That's hilarious.
Oh man.
Go buy some more Burberry.
Look at MJ's face.
They got all those security guards out there.
So I'm betting we're getting Wardlow versus MJF at Double or Nothing, right?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, you think
The
so?
way they're pushing for it.
Yeah.
I hope Wardlow wins that. I think he needs to.
I can
and
see him in a
after
cage
that-
match.
After that, I bet that
Who's under the ring? Oh, there comes Paul Tyler versus
This one's the staff.
MJF versus Bryce.
He pushed him
Wayne
back.
I love when refs fight back.
Yeah, because of their
I love how Bryce thought about it for a second and he's like, money. Nope, you're coming out.
And MJF's, Wardlow's still going out with security. And the cameraman.
He's still taking him out.
This was going
Well,
on.
that camera cost a lot of money.
I thought
That
that was a
was cool.
glitch for the bills because it was green at first. This feud is really heated. Like I'm really invested in this. And
Yeah.
like that's one thing that good at AEW is good at is investing you into a storyline.
Oh wow, Darby Allin vignette. It's been a while since we've seen him ever since he lost to Andrade.
Well, yeah, he did.
Mm.
We also haven't seen
Um,
Andrade since then, which is really weird.
When did they go against each other? Was it 2 weeks ago?
Wait a minute, we saw him in that match with Jeff Hardy. Was that before or after Andrade? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
That was after, I
Last
believe.
last Wednesday was
I think he
the
came out.
Young Bucks. 2 weeks ago, it was Andrade versus Darby, March 30th.
Okay. That was only 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Wow. What? I thought that was like a month ago.
Okay.
And I think Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy was on Dark Elevation tonight before Dynamite.
Really?
Yeah, that's what someone was telling me. It was the Hardys and Top Flight versus.
Yeah.
It was the Hardys and Top Flight versus Butcher and Blade and Private Party, I think. If that person who told me that's what really happened. I like the match between I don't know. CM Punk and Penta. Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, that was a great match. Yeah. Great
Hey,
opener.
hold up. Just saw this tweet. Someone saying Jungle Boy has to go out every night and try to drag his less than mid tag partner to relevancy. No wonder Christian sees so much of himself in him. Hold up.
Oh.
Luchasaurus is not less than mid.
No.
How dare anyone have that take? But also, I think that's really funny.
I disagree with that too. Man.
I love that. That's people saying that's the reason Christian sees himself in Jungle Boy.
I mean, Luchasaurus is unique on in his own way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm out of snacks. Oh no. No, I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. So did you hear about what something about Braun Strowman being blacklisted from AEW?
He was saying that AEW talent are blacklisted.
It
That
was
Tony
something
Khan
like he said he
has
had talked bad
AEW
about
talent
it.
from working CYN shows.
Yeah,
Why
he's
would
an
anyone want to
idiot.
work in Chili's like that?
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he was. He was saying, "Oh, why would anyone? If you can't pay your bills by working on the indies, you should change professions." And now
And he's literally in an independent promotion.
Yeah.
But he said, I seen a fan tweeted to him and saying, then he said,
Yeah.
control your narrative is not the indies. If
Yeah,
you're not,
he's
if you're
wrong.
not, if you're not signing people to like legitimate contracts or actually have a TV deal, like not a streaming TV deal on a new wrestling streaming service, like an actual TV deal, I don't consider
I agree with that.
promotion.
Eduardo, what's up?
Eduardo.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
then,
control narrative is definitely an indie.
Mm-hmm.
but like there was one fan that was praising control your narrative.
Good evening,
Then Braun
everyone.
Strowman just bashes him.
Yeah.
He was supporting your promotion.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Oh, control your narrative base," and he said, "I based it on your mom." Like, bro, at least learn what it means. He was complimenting you. Also, Braun Strowman being like nearly 40, making your mom jokes. You love to see it.
He's an idiot. Idiot of the year.
yeah.
Also, his hair is bad. Somehow his hair is.
I've seen that. I mean, I think somebody was talking about it, and they're saying that they're going to make if they had somebody come to them with the same haircut, they'll make them watch Raw for punishment or something like that. And then Braun Strowman comes back and says it'll be a bigger punishment to watch Dynamite. I think he said something along the lines of that. I'm loving these House of Black promos. These are awesome.
Around 90 plus pack.
Sports entertainers.
That does not sound right. Who? And that sounded like Alex Abrahantes. CY control your narrative is not a threat.
The only thing Control Your Narrative is a threat to is public safety, honestly. And also, like, women and children, considering how many of those people are in the speaking out movement. That's a good tweet.
We got Jake Hager in action.
I wouldn't really consider Control Your Narrative a threat, really.
I mean, they haven't really. Not. I mean, like, I seen that they had a dark match, like literally in the dark. Like all the lights were off, and then like I heard a couple of fans say that like they couldn't even see the match, and then like the wrestlers were botching a lot because they couldn't see what was going on.
I mean, not wrong. Austin Aries is a threat to women. So,
good evening, Mr.
Hate that guy.
Who's this? Austin Aries?
Yeah, with everything like he's done, speaking out movement and everything.
I only know a handful of them, like Marty Scurll, and I know they had MJF on there as being a bully, but come on, he's been a bully his whole life, probably. Eduardo, question for Adam: if you can have any wrestler do a move on you, which wrestler would you pick and what move?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Adam, which question for you from Eduardo? If you could choose a wrestler to do any move on another wrestler, who would you choose and what moves?
If I could choose any wrestler to move on me?
On another wrestler.
Okay. I thought the wrestler doing the move on me.
You choose two wrestlers and which move they're doing.
Looking at the question, it looks like if you have any wrestler do a move on you.
Yeah.
I think he's asking if I had a pro wrestler do a move on me. And what wrestler and what move.
Yeah.
Screw it. Stone Cold can stun me. That's fine. I'll take a Stone Cold stunner.
I'd like to see Dolph take a Stone Cold stunner, I think.
Yeah, he would probably sell that very well.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler.
Or at this rate, I want to see Sammy Guevara get burning hammered, but that's just for my enjoyment. That's not because I think it'd be good or anything. Maybe he takes a Walter chop a few times.
Jericho looks a lot better in shape.
He looks great right now.
Oh, Aiden, do you know who GOC Wrestling is?
GOC? Girl on Cinema? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that who you mean?
Yeah. We were talking about her a couple of live streams ago.
Oh, yeah, she sucks. I hate her. She's horrible. She was insulting Amanda Huber and everything. How vile.
I mean,
I can't believe that people like that wake up and they think, hey, I'm the good person in this story.
And wasn't there a person who had I might be saying this wrong, but someone who had cancer and she made fun of him or something?
Yeah, there was.
I don't know their name. Or I think it was Jesse or Jay.
Yeah, I think that's who it was. I don't know if it's cancer exactly, but I know I've on Twitter a lot. But yeah, that annoys me
Yeah,
to
that's
know
messed up.
people wake up and just think, "Hey, I'm going to be a tumor today." Ugh, it's annoying.
Well, like I swear, I never seen her say one positive thing about wrestling in general.
Never.
Like she bashes Impact, AEW, MLW, but I think she likes WWE though.
Question from Michael, Mr. Jacobs: are you ready for Battle of the Belts 2?
Oh yes, most definitely. I cannot wait.
Mm-hmm. And then Eduardo asks, if you guys could have 5 minutes to hold any belt from any company, which belt would it be? Are you asking like I just like hold the belt like at like a photo shoot or something? Or are you meaning like I become the champion? That's kind of what I was interpreting that at first. And that's a good question. If it's for just whichever's the coolest belt for like a photo shoot, IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the version that was just retired. If it means I'm champion for like 5 minutes, then AEW World Championship because it's cool. What about y'all?
If I'm gonna win a title belt,
I would want to hold the. I would like to hold the AEW championship, and then I would love to hold the old IC title from WWE, the white and gold.
that'd be good.
So yeah, it is photo shoot for the photo shoot.
If I had to pick one, it'd probably be the NWA or the AEW world title. I'm looking toward
Good
world title.
choice.
There's a lot of nice belts in wrestling right now. So unfortunately, none of them are in the WWE, but I think that the new
right
IWGP World Heavyweight title is like pretty nice, depending on who it's on. I think it looked really good on Ospreay and on Shingo. Wow, what power by Hager! Just being able to press Ortiz so high. What about you, Eduardo? What's your favorite belt right now?
I think one at AT&T in Dallas. They only draw like 50 people out of that whole arena. It was like it was like 80,000 people out of 50.
Control your narrative. The saviors.
I mean, I don't know if they can feel that, but
I would. There'd be a lot of people. I'm sure.
Daniel Garcia's in. Let's see what he does. I'm really excited for the eventual Blackpool Combat Club feud between Blackpool Combat Club versus Jericho Appreciation Society, essentially for the custody of Daniel Garcia. And what match has been your favorite match so far on Dynamite tonight? Probably Punk versus Penta. I really enjoyed Punk's work. My favorite wrestler in AEW right now. And the tag team title match just kind of felt towards the end. It felt like there were a few noticeable botches. But other than that, the only other match that's happened was Shawn Dean versus MJF, which was, started to prolong the narrative, but it wasn't much of a match. So, yeah, I got to go with Punk and Penta. Thank you for the question. What about y'all's? What are your guys' favorite matches that's happened so far? That's a really good answer. That belt is beautiful.
The classic WWE.
Yeah. Good answer, Eduardo.
I like the Edge's rated R belt with the spinner that he had. I wanted to get that.
Oh yeah,
belt
I remember that.
sometime, but on eBay it was like $2,000.
I would love to buy a replica belt, but all I have is the this one, the one in a giveaway. Shout out to Kings Road Wrestling for that. That was very kind of him to give that away to me.
I've got
I wanted to get the Undertaker's limited edition belt, but that's expensive as hell too.
Yeah, I remember that was like wasn't it over $1,000 or 900 something?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of very costly things, have you guys heard about how much Liv Morgan's whip from WrestleMania went for?
How much?
Who's
They
listening?
auctioned it off and it got $10,000.
Who is Liv Morgan?
What?
I'm blank.
Liv Morgan she used to be tagged with
Oh,
Riot,
she was
in
in
the
WWE.
Riot Squad.
Yeah. I was blank there
Yeah.
for a minute.
But $10K for that, man. Like, oh,
Wow.
that's like almost like a
Connor,
cement.
who
That
do you think
might
should
be
be
like
on
a
the
little.
belt Sunday?
But it
Uh,
doesn't
this-
surprise me
Master
though,
classes
because
from
you know
there.
wrestling fans will pay as much as they have to get what they want.
Ooh, question for Connor.
So far for Battle of the Belts, it's Nyla Rose and Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's title. Besides that, I said I should do Sammy versus Scorpio Sky, and
Mm-hmm.
all the matches. And the last one was all championship matches. Maybe Jade Cargill versus Maria. What's her name? Maria Schaffner. Is that her name?
Marina Shafir, yeah.
I think that's her name.
Have Sammy
Shafir?
and Scorpio and Jade Cargill and Maria Shavir.
For me, I would have Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose. That's already confirmed. I would have. It's called Battle of the Belts, so I feel like you should do like more with that. I feel like you should do FTR versus Jurassic Express if you want to put the belts on FTR, which I think would be a smart move. What else? That was only two. I held up 3 fingers though. I would do Scorpio Sky and Paige Van Zant versus Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti. I think that'd be a good time to debut Paige Van Zant. I feel like it's either going to be there or it's probably going to be at a pay-per-view. And I would prefer it to be on TV because the pay-per-view spot should be saved for these established characters.
And in the last 2 pay-per-views, the TNT belt hasn't been defended at Full Gear nor Revolution.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that TNT title definitely needs to be defended.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston
At Double
with the
or
hot
Nothing.
tag. No, I did not look. Come on, Eddie.
I do not enjoy hot tags like this.
That was a nice
where
hot
both
tag.
guys are like crawling. Oh, never mind. I lied. It wasn't a hot tag. That means I enjoy it.
Then we got the 3 Amigos.
There we go. That's how a good hot tag is done. Okay, you didn't need to dive, but you know that's a good hot tag.
Is Santana in on y'all's end?
What was that?
Is Santana on? Is he in the ring? Like on y'all's screen, is Santana out right now?
He just got tagged in, yeah.
Huh. I think I'm ahead a little bit. For me, Santana just did a frog splash on Daniel Garcia.
Oh yeah, you're a little bit ahead. I think he's about to get to that. Santana's great, but I really hope him and Ortiz.
Yeah,
I love them as a tag team.
I have a question from Ara. He said,
something came up for him. He's got to get going. He's got to bounce.
That
happens.
He'll be back. So you just save your questions, and he'll be back on.
What a beautiful frog splash!
Yeah.
I really hope that with this AEW and DDT partnership, we get to see Eddie Kingston versus Jun Akiyama. I know that's like a dream match of his. I'm pretty sure he said.
Oh, Eddie's flying through the air.
That was a nice leg drop.
Oh.
Oh.
I want to date Aubrey. Yeah.
They're killing it, though, man. They're killing it tonight.
I will never not be impressed when Eddie Kingston does tope suicidas.
Yeah, Aubrey is a lovely woman.
Ortiz just, oh my goodness, what a senton from Santana to Hager on the outside. Nice
It's
catch
awesome
by
to
Hager,
watch him
too.
do those.
I agree with that, Eduardo. It feels like there's just other moves that are a bit flashier that
Yeah.
people end up
Yeah.
doing. People be doing 450s, people doing sentons, moonsaults.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
well,
think Montez Ford has a great frog splash with how much height he gets.
I didn't expect them to win this match. I'm not gonna spoil who wins, but I didn't.
Yes. He has major ups, man.
Mm-hmm. Montez Ford is great. The bat. Really, the bat to the back led to the win?
Yeah, the Jericho
At least-
Appreciation Society picks up the win. Unfortunately, I was going for Santana and Ortiz and Eddie Kingston, but
I figured Jericho Appreciation Society would win because it feels like they kind of need the win to help establish them.
why
So-
is Jeff Parker from 2.0 always barefooted now? He was barefooted at the airport. He's barefooted now.
Really? It's because they took his shoes. That's what he said. That's what Ortiz was wearing around. They took his shoes.
The whole day without shoes.
They took his shoes.
I wonder how they went about filming at the airport like that.
All right, bathroom break. I'll be right.
All right.
I don't know what they were doing. I wonder why they were either off the plane first, or B, why weren't they on the plane? Did they just have to drive?
Yeah. Then how did they get that car all the way over there? And Alex Marquez is laughing.
Matt Menard, Angelo Parker. I think those names are actually really cool for wrestling.
Mark Sterling's fixing to ask MJS when he's fixing to go off on Mark Sterling in the mood he's in. Well, never mind.
The Phenom, MJF calling out the Undertaker, calling himself the Phenom.
Who's wow. I don't know if you've seen on your screen, but it's going to be Wardlow versus. I don't want to say it yet.
All right, I'm back.
Oh wow, Butcher versus Wardlow.
That's going to be interesting.
I like that Jose's there to
Yeah.
take the money instead of Andrade.
So MJF gets to book whoever Wardlow goes against. So luckily we still get to see Wardlow in action.
Marina Shafir versus Sky Blue. I hope this is not a squash.
I wish they was using Ruby Soho in a match tonight.
Yeah.
She has really cool music. I love wrestlers who come out to like just classical music. I love
Give him
Walter.
some time.
Like I've been like, if I were to be a wrestler, I would probably just come out to like in the Hall of the Mountain
that
King.
music's cool.
It's just so cool. In the Hall of the Mountain King, just wrestling like Walter. It just works out.
Yeah.
Wow, Marina Shafir trained with Josh Barnett. I did not know that. It makes sense considering they're both former MMA fighters, but I really enjoy Josh Barnett's work. Him versus Suzuki at Bloodsport was really good. Sky Blue, come on, you can do it. Come on.
I feel like this is like a pay-per-view fight.
Oh,
Dynamite.
man.
They should have had a bigger matchup for the women.
I agree. I feel like there should have been 2 women's matches on this card, considering that it's a 7-match card.
I feel like Jade is still green, so for Velvet. I think Jade's getting better week by week, but Red Velvet, yeah, I can. see
I
that.
I agree that
Yeah, definitely Red Velvet. She's a little green.
yeah, I agree that Jade is green, but you have to consider she's only wrestled like less than 40 matches, which is pretty insane. And I think that as she continues to get better, I think she will improve
Yeah.
exponentially, which will be nice. But question for from Michael. Hey, Mr. James Conner, what match would you guys see on Rampage that you haven't seen yet, and who would it be against on Rampage? Ooh, I could fantasy book any matchup on Rampage.
That would
I
be
want to see.
Good question. Good question.
Is this on next Rampage or just eventually? If it's on next Rampage, it just has to be a really great match without any build up. I would say. This is difficult. This is very difficult.
That is a tough one.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of my favorite wrestlers. Brian Cage
I
and
like
Keith
to see
Lee.
like the return of Kenny Omega. Oh, good one. Damn
There
good
we go.
one.
I can't wait till
think,
Kenny returns.
Oh man, this is a tough one.
Like,
Yeah, I
think
would
about
want
how
to see
many
him
people are
return and have
absent.
him and Samoa Joe in a match.
Oh my, that's gonna happen someday, and I'm so excited for it. Just think about how good
I
and
hope
just
so.
like how good AEW is right now. They're having a generational run right now, and once Kenny Omega is back, once Miro is back, oh my goodness, that it's going to be insane. Like right now, they're on a generational run.
I cannot wait.
Or how about
Yeah.
Lance Archer versus Keith Lee?
That's a good one. Just pretty much
I
any
like
of the big
that.
boys.
Yeah.
Give me Brian Cage versus Wardlow, Brian Cage, Keith Lee, Lance Archer, Miro. Give me Lance Archer versus Keith Lee, Lance Archer versus Brian Cage.
Like I actually thought
this was a
that.
Oh
squash.
hell yeah.
I thought Brian Cage and Wardlow should be a tag team.
I think that Brian Cage, now that he
That'd
is
be
with
awesome.
Tully Blanchard Enterprises, and I think in Ring of Honor how they're going to be used, how Tully Blanchard is now managing Brian Cage, Toa Leona, and Khan. Question from Michael. Excuse me, Mr. Jacobs. Who do you think we will be in the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2023?
You mean 2,223?
Oh, good question.
I don't think anyone.
I get what he's talking about. That's a good
Everybody
question.
would do.
Oh man.
Who can
You
it
know,
be?
I'm thinking like if this is this is just if AJ Styles decides to retire anytime soon, I want to see him going to the Hall of Fame.
What is
That's a good
Danhausen wearing? What the heck?
What is Danhausen? Oh my god.
I think it's going to
Are we
be
gonna get Hook
David, I love
versus Tony
Danhausen.
Nese?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think they should do that on Rampage.
Hook shouldn't be going over Tony Nese yet, though.
I want to see Tony Nese in a legitimate match
Mm-hmm.
and
I
have
like
him at
Tony
least.
Nese.
Yeah.
You fit in with Men of the Year.
Yeah. Next.
Oh my goodness.
The next match is Keith Lee and Shane Swerve versus Starks and Hobbs.
I love Danhausen.
Yeah,
He is great.
I can't wait for he's able to wrestle.
And see, I'm the type of fan. I love comedy in my wrestling as long as it's funny. And Danhausen
I agree
always
with that.
brings the laughs.
Like, I'm not a fan of Shane McMahon Nickelodeon sliming Braun Strowman, but I'm a big fan of the juxtaposition between Orange Cassidy's just laxness and Pac's intensity at Revolution 2020. That's a great comedy match, and also just a great wrestling match. But in terms of comedy matches, that might be probably the best I've ever seen. But I do feel that Orange Cassidy has been suffering from overexposure. I really enjoyed when he just pops up out of nowhere, does his thing. It's funny. But now it feels like he's on TV every week, and it's just over and over again, overexposure.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, I want to see Orange Cassidy eventually as TNT champ.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I've heard some people saying Orange Cassidy for world champion, and I disagree with that.
Hey, Eric Bischoff was actually praising something of AEW. Eric
I couldn't
Bischoff,
see him as a world champion.
Eric Bischoff says digging the Wardlow / MJF action, well shot and executed.
Yeah, maybe he couldn't get a position at WWE.
No problem. So
He always goes back and forth between hating on it and then praising it.
yeah, that's with a lot of people. Like
A lot of legends do
Right.
that now.
Yeah.
Mark Henry was like that. He bashed AEW and then he ends up in AEW.
I mean, he still criticizes it, and I think Mark Henry's a lot of his criticisms are fair. Eric Bischoff, it just feels like he's just doing it either like not out of, well, I guess out of spite or because he might want a position at WWE.
Well, he had a position in WWE, and he spent all his time at catering. I heard.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, how are you really going to use Eric
Like,
Bischoff?
you barely talked to anybody.
but I feel like he probably had ideas, and they listened to none of his ideas, so he just said, "To hell with it. I'm just going to go to catering." But if you want to go back there, they're still not going to listen to any of your ideas. I mean, surprisingly, they're listening to a lot of his stuff.
Dan still has the belt. I love seeing Dan wear that belt. It's funny, so funny to me. These days, like he's an actual champion.
Oh, Dan Lambert did mention Cody and Brandy in a segment on Rampage, I think, because I was listening to his promo, and Dan Lambert said, he said like I don't have to deal with that other couple who left, or something about a stripper joke.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
And he mentioned he didn't say their names, but he was hinting at Cody and Brandy.
Like, you know who he's talking about when he says that.
I love that Ethan Page said him and his future ex-girlfriend. That's hilarious. I'm wondering if Sammy said not to mention Pam or anything, because that's such low-hanging fruit that Dan Lambert has not touched yet.
He should have already.
I know, right?
I feel like that's too far, though, because I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's too far, considering everything that happened with people calling Ty a homewrecker and everything. I feel like that's a bit too far, a bit too on the nose.
Never have.
But I mean, they were already broken up before they got together, from what I hear.
They were, but a lot of people still
messed up anything.
like came at Ty for it.
Never propose on live TV or pay-per-view or anything. John Cena and Nikki Bella did it.
True.
Sammy did it, and then they all end up being canceled. Like they don't actually get married. Never do that.
Never do it, because what if they say no?
Oh
Right.
man, that would be embarrassing. Yep, Keith Lee is in action next. I did meet Danhausen.
Then the crowd will start
That's
chanting,
cool.
"She said no. She said no."
That'd be horrible. Oh no. She said no. Oh no.
I remember seeing it was at a baseball game, and like they were on the field, and then he proposed, and then she said no.
Oh no.
Oh,
It was at the Red
man, that's got to be so
Sox.
embarrassing.
It was at the Red Sox game, I think.
Man, what do you do in that situation, you know?
I just leave.
Right, you're the. What can you do?
I mean, if you took her there, just tell her that someone has to go pick her up, and you're done. I mean, I don't know what else to do in that situation.
Find your own way home.
Man, I love Swerve. He's great. Also, he's only 31, I believe. Crazy young too.
Yeah, he's pretty young.
Prime years of his career.
Man, if you would have told me a year ago that I would be seeing Keith Lee and Swerve teaming up together on AEW television, I would have been like, come on.
Well, we got.
I would have believed it, considering how they were both treated.
Well, we got 8 people. Well, 6
Yeah, that's
people now.
true.
Ah. Oops. I just pushed my desk. Oh, no. I'll be right back.
I got Steven Smith in there, AEW's latest, their newest signing referee, Steven Smith. Do you have
Do
any
I have
snacks,
any
Aiden?
snacks?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm all out. I have 2 fruit snacks wrappers right now, but like I have some. It's just I don't want to eat all of them right now.
Yeah.
Rest assured, I don't even have anything in my fridge. All I have is water, hot sauce, and milk. That's all I have.
I mean, I guess if you had to, you can just dip your fruit
Drink
roll
the
up
hot
and.
sauce.
Man,
I have 3 different kinds of hot sauce in here. It's really sad.
you got the ghost pepper hot sauce.
Hit up the
I
grocery
got
store.
Valentina, I got Cholula, and then I have a different kind of Cholula. When do you think MJF should be champion? I just kind of want a crazy long MJF heel run, and then everyone will beat him. That's for me, I would love MJF is the exact kind of character you want for a really long heel run. But at the same time, there's so many people that I want him to lose to that I want to like it almost gives me like, oh, you have to get this done, you know? But at the same time, this is a great question, man. I think that I agree that I would probably want a really long heel run, and then I would have, if he hasn't been champion, Darby Allin beat him. If he has, then I'd have Wardlow beat him. But great question, Juicy Man Smith. Connor versus Jacobs and Aiden, when will you guys come up with the All Elite Zone t-shirts, and what year will that happen?
Before Brody departed the podcast, he talked about that. Really? And I wanted to at least get a little bit more of an audience, a few more people.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Grow a little bit more.
Yeah.
Some on pro wrestling, something like that. But that's definitely gonna. I hope for that to happen in the future. I don't know what year, when month, day, but I'll see that in the future. Hopefully.
Matter when and if we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Good question though. Brenton asked, it was for when you met Danhausen. That's so cool. I'd love to meet him. He seems like such a chill dude.
I think on pro wrestling teams, like you have to have a certain amount of subscribers and followers on social media to sell your stuff on there.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone's night going. Y'all enjoying? Yeah, I'm enjoying tonight's AEW episode. It's been very good.
Yeah, Eduardo shouting out everyone.
It's not been disappointing.
Thank everyone in the chat for joining us tonight. Great turnout tonight. This is great. A lot of interaction. I love hearing everyone's takes and everything.
Yeah.
Please in the chat also interact more. When you ask us a question, also I want to hear your answer to it. Like when y'all ask who's going to be the next champion, I want to hear who you guys think too.
Shout out.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys know who a Maven is?
Yes, Maven.
Who? Tough Maven, enough winner. He was the very first Tough Enough winner.
I did not.
Well, my uncle Michael, Michael Beasley is actually my uncle in the comments. He went to WrestleCon and got this video made. Just like that. Yeah, right here.
I'm former WWE superstar Maven here and Tough Enough 1 winner. I'm here with my main man Michael and the podcast that we like and that we go to regularly, All Elite Zone. Isn't that right, Michael? That's right. Check it out. That's right.
Oh, wait, I know who Maven is. He eliminated The Undertaker at that Royal Rumble. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
moron.
He actually won the Royal Rumble. People don't remember that.
Yeah, my Uncle Mark got that video done. It was supposed to be
him over the ropes. He went through the ropes.
I was telling Mr. Jacobs, it was supposed to be Bret Hart doing that video. It was supposed to be, but at WrestleCon, Bret Hart was supposed to be there from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and he only stayed for 2 hours and left. So, but luckily I got.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other day. I was wondering what was going on with that.
Yeah, I paid. Yeah,
Michael Jacobs. Asking, Mr. Jacobs, will you be going to WrestleMania next year? WrestleMania Hollywood.
Actually, me and my brother have talked about it, but I'm not quite sure yet. But we've talked about it.
Nice.
We'd love to go though.
I agree.
Smith, I agree that that's the difference from WWE and AEW. AEW has at least 10 people you can see the title on. WWE has like 2. I totally agree with that. I do not like it. In my opinion, it should be Cody taking the belt off of Reigns. I feel like you could tell a really good story there. Cody leaving, making himself a star, coming back, beating Reigns. Also, you have these legendary families that you could build off of. There's a lot you could do with that. But realistically, like Cody's the only person I can see beating Reigns. No one is at that level. Not even Drew McIntyre anymore. I could have seen Drew McIntyre beating Reigns, but not anymore. Like he feuded with Baron Corbin, and like, man, and I get you're able to reheat people, but it's just it could have been done in a way better fashion.
Richard Adams, that was very cool. Shout out, it was awesome to be. Yeah, thank you to my uncle Michael who actually got that done at WrestleCon. I want to start doing more of those.
Michael. Shout out, Michael.
I want to do more of those, like when they come on for an interview, have them like say something like that. I should get Akshay to do that.
Right now, both Starks and Hobbs beating up Swerve. It looks like Keith Lee is going to be trying to get that hot tag. I'm liking the Starks white gear. It looks good.
Yeah.
White gear always looks great. Some of my favorite gear ever. Shawn Michaels at Mania 25, that white gear that he comes down from. That was great on that lift.
Oh, perfect moments. I do remember that.
What did you think about the shout out Aiden?
Really cool. Really cool. Maven, like, he's a bit before my time. I believe that he eliminated The Undertaker at, is it 2002 Rumble that he eliminated him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2002.
Literally, like, 1 year before I was born. So, a lot.
He was actually the winner of the Rumble.
He was mainly in the Ruthless Aggression era when they started that.
Yeah. That's like, you know, it pains me to say, but I didn't really get to experience that. I started watching wrestling 2014, probably about 2 years before WWE started really cooling down.
Like, I never seen him, like, actually live wrestling on TV, but I went back on the WWE Network when that was a thing and watched all the old Raws, SmackDowns, and that's how I got to know Maven. He beat Triple H twice, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to just go back and watch the pay-per-views.
I mean, the dude was talented. I just think that
did y'all see what Keith Lee just did?
Wasted on him.
Wait, what did Keith Lee just do?
You'll see it in just a minute if you haven't seen it. I've never seen him do that.
Oh, you chunked him right into him.
Oh, the Beal.
Like, did you see how he jumped over? Was it Ricky Starks or it was really Ricky Starks or Will Hobbs? He jumped right over him.
I haven't gotten to that part yet. Then.
Oh,
he's so agile for a big dude. Oh, nice double team.
Wow. I thought that was going to be it, and Ricky Starks kicks out.
Man, Keith Lee has just
man, I'm living Keith Lee and Swerve together, man.
They popped the hell out of Ricky Starks there. Connor Jacobs, Aiden, when you guys have the All Elite Zone Awards, and what channel will they be on? If we had an All Elite Zone Awards, it'd be on this channel because it says the All Elite Zone. I really don't know
what we doing.
I don't know what categories we would do. I guess
audience vote on the categories. Leave whatever categories you want for the All Elite Zone awards in the chat.
It'd be the end of this year probably. So.
Yeah, you never know. We might just make it happen.
Ricky Starks, what the heck? Oh, Canadian Destroyer.
Man, Swerve just moves. He's so fast.
Oh, man.
Man. Come on. This is match of the night, I think.
Not this way.
Come on.
Come on. God.
That was such a good
Canadian Destroyer. That's good. He kicked out that move.
That was a nice spear.
That was a destroyer.
Ooh. I think I'm way behind you, Aiden.
Really?
Like Like who's
I just got to the Crusher.
I think, yeah, because I think me and Connor are like right at the same spot.
Yeah, I think you guys are ahead of me. I think I'm behind.
Did you see we did the Canadian pickups? Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
Well, wait, what was
Yeah,
that?
I just saw that.
Ricky Starks.
I
Oh
just got
my
the,
God.
The DDT Destroyer thing. I just got past that.
Now Keith Lee and Will Hobbs
Man,
going
Keith
at it.
Lee and Swerve are pulling off some cool tag team moves.
Referee's having to get in the middle of it.
The ref.
Look, he didn't get it in the process. Hey, that happened to me one time. I was trying to do what he was doing and got popped right in the face.
He just ran into him at full speed. Oh, man.
Here comes Taz. You're not going to pick up Keith Lee.
Oh.
I thought Ricky Starks was about to pick up Keith Lee.
I thought the referee was going to get crushed between Keith Lee and Hobbs. I saw him put himself in between the two, and I thought they were just going to run at each other. And I thought he was going to turn into an accordion like in a cartoon.
ECW.
It would have been a funny ref bump.
Oh, and he pushes Shane Swerve off the rope.
There's no way he's going to be able to Shambo him.
Ooh, jeez.
Shane swerved. Oh, and Will Hobbs hits the post.
Oh. This match is so fire.
They're chanting EC Dub. Wow.
Oh, spear to Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Oh,
why is the referee counting? Oh. What?
Oh, man.
Long guard him into the. Oh, Hobbs hit that pole hard.
I give a shout out to Adam, who you can stay with next. He'll probably be. He's not Rampages because he's in a bowling league, but he should be on for Battle of the Belts probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he seems like I haven't talked to him much, but he seems really chill. Like meeting new people, like meeting new wrestling fans. Mr. Jacobs, do you think you guys should have an All Elite Zone ice cream bars, and when will that happen?
I don't have the money.
Yeah, where's
for all
our
this.
ice cream bars?
I mean you want to?
Where's our AEZ ice cream bars?
Man, first mention
Like
T-shirts,
what?
then awards, new trophies, now ice cream bars.
Soon we'll have our own promotion.
Right?
Hey, that's cheating. Taz can't do that. Wow, Hobbs' spinebuster pinned Keith Lee? Man, that move is going to be devastating, I think.
Man.
Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs pick up the win.
Yep, they sure do.
That
was unexpected. I did not expect them to pull the win off.
That was an amazing
match. Does the feud end here? Because that's really – I don't like giving Keith Lee his loss on his first feud,
So on Rampage, it's Steve Blackpool, Lewis Danielson, Moxley, and Will Yuta versus the Gun Club.
Oh, that's going to be I think that's going to be a squash.
Then I missed the other match on Rampage. It's Ruby Soho and someone. Battle of the Belts. Jonathan Gresham versus Dalton Castle for the ROH.
No way, really?
Yeah, I just
wow
for Battle of the Belts.
Yeah.
And then Sammy and Scorpio Sky.
Oh, cool.
Jonathan Gresham.
Oh, that's gonna be a good match.
I bet that Ruby Soho is probably winning that.
Yeah.
Yep, Scorpio Sky versus Sammy Guevara for Battle of the Belts confirmed. So far we have Jonathan Gresham, Dalton Castle, Scorpio Sky versus Sammy Guevara, and Rosa versus Rose.
It's now Rose going to slam that cake in Rose's
Man.
face.
Man, that new women's belt is beautiful.
Somebody's got to get hit with that cake.
Oh, it's Nyla. Oh, I thought it was going to be. Oh, she did.
You cannot bring a cake on a wrestling show and somebody not get hit with it. Oh,
Now, how is she able to see with that cake in her face?
now I just took out Vicky.
Uh, this is not great for Rose's first feud.
Yeah.
No.
No, next Wednesday, it's Wardlow versus The Butcher, which was
I'm
previously
excited for that.
confirmed.
Meat Fest.
Hook's Dynamite debut.
Bruiser Adams says Nyla's a sloppy wrestler. I disagree. I like Nyla a lot. She does what she's meant to do. You know, she's a heel who's able to tell that David and Goliath story. That match she had, Riho versus Rose too, is really good. You know, and I think she offers a lot to the women's division in terms of experience. I think that's going to be something that the women's division needs a bit more of, experience, considering how many of the wrestlers are so young.
Next Wednesday, Tony Khan's got a huge announcement yet again.
Oh no!
I don't know what it could be now. I don't know what it could be. Video game?
Jungle Boy versus Kylo O'Reilly for the Owen Hart tournament? Bro, we are spoiled. Andrade versus Darby in a coffin match.
That's going to be interesting. Darby and Andrade in a coffin match.
I mean, I don't want Andrade to lose. I really don't.
Speaking of Kev, what's the odds you think?
What's the oddest item a wrestler's used in a match? I'm trying to think.
I remember back in the ECW days, ECW days, back when they used to have the matches where fans would bring weapons. I remember one time they, I forgot who it was, but they pulled out a kitchen sink and used that in the match. I thought that was pretty funny.
I went to a show, like you were saying, like the fans brought the weapons, and this one guy, he brought a bunch of junk like wood and nails and a weed eater and a lawnmower and
weed eater scares me.
He brought everything from home. He brought a 2x4, a sledgehammer.
One of the more unique ones I've seen. Not that odd considering it's like in a deathmatch setting, but Casanova Valentine, in that video he did with Vice about deathmatch wrestling, he was using one of those what are they called? The things they used to put like holes in the ground for like gardens or something.
Yeah.
One of those things that just has like 3 spikes on the wheel that spin. He used one of those. That was pretty cool.
Carly's in the chat.
Hello, Carly. We haven't met yet.
And then also, like, they told the fan that, like, some of the stuff that he brought, like, they really couldn't use because, like, he brought like
I know what you're talking about.
Like, he brought like a knife, like a big knife.
Yeah.
And they really can't. And then, like they said, no sharp objects or stuff like that. I feel like he brought his whole house.
Hi, Carly.
Like he literally had a whole trailer of stuff he brought.
We could all talk about the pizza cutter that Nick Gage brought with the Domino's ad. That was so cool. I loved that. I thought that was hilarious.
And Domino's will never be a sponsor for AEW again. What's happened so far?
Yonda says, what's happened so far? Well, first it was Punk versus Penta. Punk won that one, did more signaling for the belt. What else?
Jurassic Express versus Red Dragon.
Yeah, Jurassic Express retained against Red Dragon. Very shocking. And then FTR teased a match.
And then they went straight to a commercial about Domino's.
And then FTR, teased a match with Red Dragon. I think that'll be cool. What else? Sean Dean beat MJF again, thanks to Wardlow's interference. Marina Shafir squashed Sky Blue. And Malachi Black cut a promo.
We just had Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs versus Keith Lee and Shane Swerve. That was an amazing match.
It was a good match. I don't know how I feel about the outcome, though. I feel like Team Taz didn't really need the
win. That was funny.
And next up is the main event, Samoa Joe versus Suzuki for the ROH TV Championship. My opinion,
My opinion, they need a top WWE woman wrestler to switch over to help beef up the women's roster. They have women, but they need a big star. Everyone knows. I think that's like a really good take actually,
so
because for the men's division is absolutely stacked. You know, Moxley, Omega, Jericho, Punk, Danielson, but like not many of the lapsed WWE fans will know many of the women's wrestlers. Like, you know, they might know Ruby Soho, but you know, she was just Ruby Riott in WWE. And I don't mean to say just Ruby Riott, but they didn't really treat her well over there.
They might would know Ruby Soho or Tony Storm.
Yeah, but both of those weren't really treated great.
Yeah,
I would say if AEW can get Asuka, that would be huge. That's a game changer.
Yeah. Or what's her name? Kairi Sane. I don't think she's.
I think she's in Stardom right now.
Yeah, she'd be good.
Yes, that would definitely be a game changer.
Michael Beasley and Mr. Jacobs Connor.
Yeah,
if you guys were a trio in wrestling business, what would you want your names to be? Ooh, what's our trio? Also, Kazuni Nare is an amazing theme. Sorry. That's a good question.
Bobby Cruz is ring announcer for this match.
I love that for Ring of Honor matches that they do that.
They did that last week for the tag titles. For Trio's name, I guess.
Trio's name is great.
It could just be called the.
I'm not great at thinking of names. Oh no,
that's hard. Like I need really. If I was really doing that, a long thought process in that. For the people, the new viewers, how did you guys find out about, or how did you come up upon this podcast?
Yeah, good question.
Man. They're about to say it. I can't wait to do this in a stadium. Oh no,
man! This is a big fight field tonight, man.
This is insane.
I've been
Suzuki. Part of me wants Suzuki to win just because he just won the title. It'd be weird if he just lost it right away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Ring of Honor has some nicely designed belts.
Yeah, I love their belts.
Oh, this is big fight feel.
It is, man. It is totally. And we're getting spoiled as fans, man.
Bridge items. Are you going to All Out, Aiden?
If it's in Chicago, I'm assuming it will be. Then hopefully, it kind of just depends what my schedule looks like for school. Because it gets kind of hard to be constantly going back home. It's about an hour and a half drive, and then that's also a 45-minute drive to Chicago. So
is your home Chicago or?
My home is like Chicagoland area. Like if you search you can just search Chicagoland, it'll just give you the city of Chicago and a giant bubble around side. I'm in the Chicagoland area.
If it's in Chicago, I plan on going for the whole thing. Like if they have Rampage Friday,
meet up first time in person, bro. That'd be awesome.
I was thinking about that. I plan on going the whole. I know they have Rampage on Friday. They normally have a Fan Fest Saturday and a pay-per-view Sunday. I plan on going to all of it. If it's in Chicago.
Man, they are just hitting each other right now.
Oh, look at Suzuki.
No, look at their chests. Look at Samoa Joe's chest. They're beating the hell out of each other right now, just chopping each other.
Swerve, you guys, because you're.
I love Murder Grandpa, man. Murder Grandpa's great.
Don't get swerved, you guys, because you are watching the Ollies.
Man, they are just.
Man. I'm loving this. This is great.
I'm excited to see
what a dream
Suzuki
match.
Versus Ishii in person. That's going to be insane.
I've always wanted to go by in Chicago the Bean. I went there. I went to Chicago for the 2019 All Out. Now, I'm trying to find the Bean, but I cannot find it. That place is the traffic is crazy.
The bean is
I
always
can
disgusting
imagine.
because everyone like rubs their filthy hands on it.
Ugh.
That because you can't touch it for COVID, it looks so much nicer now. I hope they just keep that of the don't touch the bean. I hope
I
that
want to
stays.
go to Chicago to All Out, 2-4 All Out.
Man,
Wow.
they're
might
just still chopping each other. This is amazing.
Bruiser, you might need
Yes.
some.
Oh, look at Joe. He's bruised up now.
You might need some grammar lessons. I don't know.
It's nice getting to watch Joe actually wrestle instead of just stand in a poncho.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe.
They didn't show Suzuki's face during that interaction.
I want to shout out to the boys of Pod. Thank you. Well, thank you, Eduardo.
Very kind, very
Yeah,
kind.
I appreciate that, man. Uh-oh.
Man, it's so cool seeing Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Give me Joe versus Punk at All Out, and I'm happy.
See, that'll be dope, right? That'll be dope right there. I don't think they've. Well, I think they did. They have fought each other before in ROH a long time ago.
3 times, yeah.
I believe.
Mm-hmm. I've seen Joe versus Punk 1. I still haven't seen 2, but people say 2 is the.
Oh,
What
damn.
on earth was that? Hold up.
All right.
Damn.
Oh.
Someone's beating up something.
It was terrifying. That was really loud. I thought someone died, bro.
I went to a show and a wrestler had white tights and oh man.
Yo, I'm back. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The poop stain.
Man.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh no.
Did
Oh no.
y'all ever hear about that? Did y'all ever hear about that one time that no, I don't know if it's true or not, but there's something that they say about the Psycho Sid and Undertaker match, and Psycho Sid pooped his pants while the Undertaker had him up in the tombstone.
I think I've heard about that one. I also heard about Punk, and then I know 5 did at one point on Dark.
Like
Yeah.
he went on himself.
What? No, but you could see a stain on 5's pants on his white tights. I was like, bro, no.
How does that
I
happen?
think in the case of CM Punk, I think he was sick when that happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that happened to Punk too? Oh man.
He was sick, and they still met. They was like, well, you still got to go out there and wrestle. He wrestled the match like a pro. He just pooped himself.
like when I was a referee, I never had to go to the restroom. Like it's just that feeling like you're invested in what you're doing and you just don't think about going to the restroom. Or I didn't. I guess other people do apparently, but man, we went to a show and wrestled white tights on him. Man. I would have quit wrestling after that.
That's rough.
I would have
That's
retired.
rough.
I would have retired, moved, changed my name.
You'll be known as the guy who shit his pants. You know?
Yeah, I'll be done. I'll retire from wrestling, move, change my name, possibly even go to another country if it was that bad.
fake your death, go to a different country.
It's 8:55, so we're gonna
Ugh.
go over. So
Yeah, I hope that there's no more commercials after this because these commercials are just man, they take you out of the match so bad.
Yeah. Man, these two are
Wow.
battling each other tonight, man. This is
so
awesome.
going. Oh man, it was that bad.
That's disgusting. Yo, no, calm down.
Oh man.
Bruiser Adams. I haven't eaten 8 tonight, and you're talking.
Hey, it happens, you know.
I would have retired with that. There's no way you're going to recover from that. I mean, even if you made it big, that's always going to be a part of your career.
Yeah, it's always going to be hanging in the background that you pooped your pants.
And you had white tights on doing it.
That makes it worse. I can see if you're wearing black tights. I mean, you can slip by with it, but white, everybody's going to notice that.
Suzuki.
Uh-oh.
One more time.
He was teasing the pile driver.
I wonder if because 4th of July falls on a Monday this year, I wonder if Raw going to do something with Cody. I wonder if they'll, I don't know, some kind of title for him. I could see him getting the Intercontinental title back and then re-debuting the white strap.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
Because the belt right now, I mean, it looks good, but it's not the white belt, you know.
They should never changed it in the first place. I feel like.
I agree.
Okay. It was Cade's doing, not Cade's doing, but it was the commotion that I had to leave for was from Cade's room. Cade, are you guys going to get Dylan's speaker? Thank you, Cade. Very kind.
Hey, you looking cute, bro.
Mr. Jacobs Connor, what was your guys' first wrestling event you went to, and where was it held at? My first wrestling event was Extreme Rules 2015, and I believe it was at the Allstate Arena.
Nice.
I think my first was a Raw house show, WWE Raw house show years ago, like years ago.
Oh wait, I lied. Mine is also is like a Christmas house show from 2014, also at the Allstate Arena. I forgot I went to that. What about you, Connor?
It would have to be. I can't remember which one happened first, but it would have to be a TNA house show or a WWE show. 2007 or 8. Because at the time when I went to TNA, it was the main event was AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. And when I went to the WWE house show, the main event was Batista and Chris Jericho.
Oh.
No, it was Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio, and Batista. I can't remember who Batista went against, but I had this sign. Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, Brenda.
Yeah, appreciate it, Brenda. You have a good night.
But at the time, Jericho was heel, and I had this sign that said Jericho was a. And he came up to me and he said, "You really think I'm a jerk?" Like,
yeah, I remember you told that story to me before.
I'm always gonna. I'm never gonna forget that. Is Mojo crying?
Oh man!
Only wrestlers I've ever really interacted with were at. So I'm hoping to be a sports physician and get hired by some wrestling company, but what was I going to say? But so I worked an event at a local indie, and I would just go and like talk to a bunch of them, and it was really cool. But that's the only time I really interacted with the other wrestlers. It was really cool getting to work medical and see behind the scenes.
You flipping mom. How
we've got
Dwight's coming out.
Cade, I know where you sleep, bro. You don't lock your door.
Wait, what? Hold on. The lights just went out. Who's debuting?
Uh-oh. We got Samoa Joe, the new champion.
Who is this?
Where is this going?
Who is that?
Why did they do the overrun for this?
Oh,
That's that guy that signed from the NBA.
Wait, no way. What's his name?
He's
a
a
big
huge
dude.
Yeah, the huge guy from India, I believe, right? I remember
Yeah.
they signed him a while back. I tweeted something like 2 months ago. Like, where was he? Man,
That
this
dude
is
is
insane.
huge.
Damn, that dude is huge.
There's no
Yeah.
way they debut him against Joe, right? There's no way they have Joe beat him.
He's
Man.
compared like him and Joe. He's 10 times.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
taller.
that's his name.
He
Saddam
is-
Singh. He's huge. Oh my goodness.
He's taller than all of them. I mean,
He reaches
him
the
and-
top of the ring post. Look how big this dude is.
This is Great Khali big.
Oh my, yeah.
Look how he's getting in the ring.
I hope that
Oh
he's
my
not
God.
AEW's almost. Oh no.
Oh man.
I don't think they would debut him if he was AEW almost, you know?
Mm. You're doing the great
Uh,
Khali's old move when he squashes your head.
No. Hope you guys have a great night. Well, thank you for watching, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Pause.
Pause.
Yo, pause.
Is Cade and Carter B the same person or two different people?
No, Carter's my roommate. Cade is just another dude on the floor.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No way that he does the head squeeze just like the great Khali.
Yep. Just like him. What a way to end the damn show. Right. That's exactly.
I didn't expect to see him. I knew that he signed with AEW, but didn't know he'd debut tonight.
What? He's 26? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that big dude is very young, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he got
Another
drafted in 2015 to the NBA. He's 7'2".
Wow.
He looks tall at 7'2".
Yeah, he's got to be a little bigger than that, man. He dude looks huge. So see how it is, bro.
Wow, so they really did not need that overrun. Hey.
No, not really.
Yeah, you do see how it is now. Good. That's what you get. Remember what you said? You said this. You said this.
Love you, kid.
We got a love fest going on in the chat.
Yeah, he was drafted 52nd overall, so like nothing too special.
Well,
I wonder where his basketball stats are.
what is this guy's name?
Satnam Singh.
I didn't know why I'll be able to put that in.
But yeah, man, really interesting to see him finally debut.
Yeah, where are they going to go with this? I'm interested in that.
I hope that he's able to move well because, considering he's a basketball player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty much it for Dynamite tonight. That was a very amazing Dynamite.
I was really expecting that main event to go longer because they're like, oh, yeah, we have an overrun, but they only used 3 minutes of it.
Yeah.
3-minute overrun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cade. Thank you, Cade.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and adding on to the adding comedy
What?
into
No.
the chat.
What is that?
This always happens as soon as the stream is coming to an end.
Well, that was pretty much it for the Dynamite live reaction. We'll be back Friday for Rampage and Saturday for Battle of the Belts.
Yeah.
Next week's Dynamite looks very good. Tony Khan's got a huge announcement, so I don't know what it could be this time. I really don't know what it could be. Hopefully, it's him himself making the announcement, but
hopefully, it's not just something that appears randomly on the.
Yeah,
on the
Yeah, I hate when they do this. It says Tony Khan was a huge announcement, but it's Tony Schiavone actually making the announcement. But tonight's Dynamite was this is the most matches they've had on Dynamite ever. They had 7 matches tonight. And
I agree.
My only problem with it was the only women's match on the card was a squash match. I think they should have booked another women's match.
I feel like they should have had not even done that match, made it a bigger match, or just done that match and another women's match.
I agree with that. They should have put Toni Storm on the card, considering she's so new to the company.
Yeah. But besides,
I hope once Kenny Omega's back that the women's division gets a bit more attention.
Yeah. That's pretty much it for tonight. Very good Dynamite. And we're back for this Friday Rampage, Saturday Bell to Belts, as I previously already said. Follow the All Elites on across social media. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Spotify. I just uploaded some more audio to that. So, we'll see you guys this Friday for Rampage.
Peace.
Peace.